Yeah, used to drive a Porsche Cayenne. Yeah, trapping in Iran, got me dodging trash cans. Used to drive a Porsche Cayenne. Yeah, trapping in Iran, got me dodging trash cans. Yeah, used to drive a Porsche Cayenne. Yeah.
Hey guys, so today we're getting fuel, but more importantly, I wanted to talk about your attitude when riding your motorcycle. And quick tip, if you're filling up your bike, do it while you're sitting on it so you can make a quick getaway and not pay, but also so you can fill it up all the way. Oh. Don't know if you heard that. Little girl was like, "That guy has a GoPro." Well, this is dangerous. So there's a couple of things that keeps you safe when you're riding a motorcycle on these streets. One of those is your riding skill, how you can handle your bike. Another one would be your roadcraft, which is a bit vague, but basically it's how you interpret traffic and your forward planning ability. For instance, you know, buffering and hovering your brakes, things like that. And another one that's often overlooked is your attitude that you have while riding. What I mean by that is, if you're in a bad mood, and I guess there's two classifications to this. There's the mood, because everyone has bad moods, it's inevitable, and then there's your overall attitude to riding. Someone who's riding every day, commuting to work, etc., if they are commuting in such a way that they're always trying to be at the front, they're trying to filter through cars because they want to be at the front, they want to take off the line, and they always have to be in front, they're going to be at a higher risk than someone that is okay with not being first. They take plenty of room between them and the car in front, and they're just generally chilled out when they're riding. And I think that makes a big difference when you're riding a motorcycle, because a situation in which you are at danger can be quite easily diffused if you're not worried about being number one, or you can let things slide. There's quite a few YouTube videos where a car will cut off a motorcycle, and I'm not condemning any YouTubers or anyone like that, but they take actions that I wouldn't personally. So they would either rev their engine to let them know that they're angry, or they go up beside them. I've seen videos where a car, is a dick and cuts off a motorbike, and there's no excusing that. But then the motorcyclist revs his engine, gets really angry, and rides side by side with this person who has just cut them off, and tries to abuse them, tries to kick their car, whatever. And you've just taken a situation where you've got cut off, you haven't, nothing bad's come from it, it was probably a bit scary, and then you've escalated to the point where you're now fighting a 2-ton box of metal on the road, which is just ridiculous. I guess what I'm trying to say is, your attitude is a very big part of how you ride. Everyone has bad moods, that's fine. And people get wound up as well. It depends on your personality. It depends on your personality as to how at risk you are of, getting wound up by someone. But if you take the mentality that you're just riding, you know, everyone makes mistakes, very chilled out, you can diffuse a lot of situations that unnecessarily could escalate. That's my 2 cents anyway. And it's hard to do. I'm not saying it's easy to do. I mean, when someone, you know, acts like a dick, your masculinity is basically brought into question. It's like, will you let them get away with that or not? And if you can be man enough to just say, oh, he's a dick, whatever, then that's cool. Then you are better than them, essentially. She was alright. She looked alright. Quick, let's get her number. Just jokes. It's a horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Give it a lick. Of a stroke of its mane, it turns into a plane, and then it turns back again when you tug on its wing. Do your thing.
And I think it was actually, yeah, last time I came through here there was some kids with a dirt bike, and just back there was a little kid waving to the bike. So this road is pretty friendly to bikes by the looks of it. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I think that summarizes it pretty well. Keep a cool attitude and you will survive, but don't neglect your riding skills or your roadcraft. I hope I've helped someone. Keep in mind your attitude when you're riding out on the roads, because in my opinion it does matter. But anyway guys, I will see you next time. Cheers.
You know that we're coming for you. Oh, this is what we bring down. So move those feet and get wild. Oh, this is what we're doing all night. So move that ass and get high. Oh, step up, dance, enjoy life. So gotta make sure you're alright, 'cause this is what we're doing all night.
What a bloody hooligan.